Welcome to Wealth Wisdom. If you have ambitions to achieve financial success, please leave "yes" in the comment, and we are here to help you obtain insight and build wealth. At 29 years old, I hit a milestone that seemed impossible just 5 years earlier, a six-figure net worth. Not from inheritance, crypto luck, or a startup exit. I did it earning an average salary, making calculated moves, and avoiding the financial mistakes that keep most people broke. Today, I'm breaking down exactly how I went from $15,000 in student debt at 24 to $100,000 net worth at 29. The strategies I used, the mindset shifts that changed everything, and the exact timeline of how it happened. If you're in your 20s wondering if financial freedom is possible, this video will show you the roadmap. My starting point, the harsh reality. Let me paint the picture of where I started. At 24, fresh out of college, I had $15,000 in student loans, $2,800 in credit card debt, $847 in my checking account, a $38,000 entry-level job. My net worth was negative $17,000. I was living paycheck to paycheck, eating ramen noodles, and convinced that wealth was for other people. But something clicked when I calculated that at my current pace, I'd still be broke at 40. That's when I decided to treat wealth building like a game I was determined to win. Year 1. The foundation, age 24-25. Getting out of the hole. My first priority was eliminating debt. I used the avalanche method, paying minimums on everything while attacking the highest interest rate first. My credit card at 22% APR. I picked up weekend shifts at a coffee shop, adding $800 monthly to my income. Every extra dollar went to debt. By month 8, I paid off the credit card. By month 12, I eliminated the student loans. Year 1 net worth, $17,000 to $2,400. The mindset shift. The biggest change wasn't financial, it was psychological. I stopped seeing myself as bad with money, and started viewing every financial decision through one lens. Does this move me closer to or further from wealth? Year 2. The acceleration, age 25-26. Income optimization. With debt gone, I focused on earning more. I researched my market value and discovered I was underpaid by $8,000. I prepared a detailed presentation of my contributions and negotiated a $6,500 raise. I also started freelance graphic design using skills from college. This brought in $300,600 monthly and built towards something bigger later. Savings automation. I automated everything. 20% of my gross income went straight to savings before I could spend it. I used the "pay yourself first" principle religiously. Year 2 net worth, $2,400 to $18,900. Year 3. The investment breakthrough, age 26-27. Starting my investment journey. This was the game-changer year. I opened a Roth IRA and began investing in low-cost index funds. I started with $200 monthly, then increased it every few months. I also maximized my 401k to get the full company match, free money I'd been leaving on the table. The side hustle expansion. My freelance work evolved into a small design consultancy. I raised my rates from $25 per hour to $75 per hour and built relationships with recurring clients. Some months I earned an extra $1,500. Smart spending choices. I moved to a cheaper apartment, saving $300 monthly. I bought a reliable used car with cash instead of taking a loan. These decisions freed up more money for investing. Year 3 net worth, $18,900 to $42,600. Year 4. The momentum builder, age 27-28. Maxing out tax-advantaged accounts. I prioritized tax-advantaged investing. I maxed my Roth IRA, $6,000, increased my 401k contribution to 15%, and opened an HSA for triple tax advantage. The power of market returns. My investments started showing serious growth. The market performed well, but more importantly, I had enough invested that compound growth became noticeable. My portfolio gained $8,400 in market appreciation alone. Lifestyle optimization. Instead of lifestyle inflation as my income grew, I practiced lifestyle optimization. I spent money on things that truly added value: better food, a comfortable mattress, quality experiences, while cutting ruthlessly on things that didn't matter. Year 4 net worth, $42,600 to $71,800. Year 5. The final push, age 28-29. The big income jump. My design consultancy landed a major client contract worth $2,000 monthly recurring revenue. This pushed my total income to nearly $70,000, almost double where I started. Strategic debt usage. I used good debt strategically. I bought a duplex with 5% down, living in one unit while renting the other. The rental income covered most of my mortgage, essentially giving me free housing while building equity. Investment acceleration. With higher income and lower housing costs, I could invest $2,000, $2,500 monthly. My investment accounts grew rapidly through both contributions and market appreciation. Year 5 net worth, $71,800 to $103,400. The breakdown. How I built $100,000. Here's exactly where my $100,000 net worth came from. Investment accounts, $52,000. 401k, $28,000. Roth IRA, $18,000. Taxable brokerage, $6,000. Real estate equity, $31,000. Duplex down payment and principal payments. Cash, emergency fund, $12,000. 6 months of expenses in high-yield savings. Business assets, $8,400. Equipment, client contracts, business savings. Total, $103,400. The key strategies that made the difference. 1. Aggressive income growth. I increased my income from $38,000 to nearly $70,000 in 5 years through salary negotiations and side business growth. This was the single biggest factor. 2. Extreme savings rate. I consistently saved 35–50% of my income. When income grew, savings grew proportionally. I didn't let lifestyle inflation steal my progress. 3. Early and consistent investing. Starting to invest in year 2 gave me 3 full years of compound growth. Time and market beats timing the market. 4. Tax optimization. Using 401k, Roth IRA, and HSA saved thousands in taxes while accelerating wealth building through tax-free growth. 5. Strategic real estate. The duplex hack gave me essentially free housing while building equity. House hacking is incredibly powerful for young investors. The mistakes I avoided. Not waiting for the perfect time. I started investing with just $200 monthly. Many people wait until they have more money, but starting small beats not starting at all. Not getting caught up in individual stocks. I stuck to boring index funds instead of trying to pick winners. This prevented me from losing money on bad stock picks. Not upgrading my lifestyle too fast. As income grew, I resisted the urge to upgrade everything immediately. Keeping expenses low while income grew was crucial. Not comparing myself to others. Social media makes everyone look rich. I focused on my own progress instead of trying to keep up with appearances. The psychological game. Building wealth is 80% psychology, 20% tactics. Here's what kept me motivated: tracking net worth monthly. I calculated my net worth every month and celebrated small wins. Seeing the number grow, even slowly, kept me motivated. Visualizing future freedom. I regularly imagined what financial freedom would feel like: the stress relief, the options, the security. This made short-term sacrifices easier. Finding community. I joined online communities of people with similar goals. Having others on the same journey made it feel less lonely and more achievable. The compound effect in action. The magic happened in years 4 and 5. My net worth grew $29,200 in year 4 and $31,600 in year 5, more than my entire starting salary. This is compound growth in action. Higher income meant more to invest. Existing investments were growing. Real estate was appreciating and building equity. Skills and earning power were compounding. Wealth building starts slow but accelerates dramatically once you hit momentum. Your action plan to $100,000. Phase 1. Foundation, months 1-12. 1. Pay off high-interest debt aggressively. 2. Build a $1,000 emergency fund. 3. Automate savings, start with 10% if necessary. 4. Research ways to increase income. Phase 2. Acceleration, months 12-24. 1. Increase savings rate to 20%. 2. Start investing in index funds. 3. Maximize employer 401k match. 4. Develop additional income streams. Phase 3. Optimization, years 2-5. 1. Max out tax-advantaged accounts. 2. Increase income through skills, negotiation. 3. Consider real estate investment. 4. Maintain high savings rate as income grows. The reality check. Let me be honest about what this journey required. Sacrifices made. Lived below my means for 5 years. Worked many weekends on side projects. Said no to expensive activities and trips. Drove an old car while friends had nice ones. What made it possible? No major financial emergencies. Good health, no major medical bills. Stable job market in my field. Supportive family and friends. Individual results will vary. Your timeline might be faster or slower based on your starting point, income potential, and life circumstances. The principles remain the same. Life after $100,000. Reaching $100,000 net worth wasn't the end goal, it was proof that the system works. The habits and strategies that got me here continue to compound. At 31, I'm on track for $250,000 net worth. More importantly, I have options. I can take career risks, handle emergencies without stress, and make decisions based on what I want, not just what I can afford. The next $100,000 will be easier. Here's the exciting part. The second $100,000 will take much less time than the first. With higher income, established investment accounts, and compound growth working in my favor, I'm projected to hit $200,000 by age 33. This is the power of building wealth early. Each dollar saved in your 20s has decades to compound. Conclusion. Building $100,000 net worth before 30 isn't about being a financial genius or having perfect circumstances. It's about making consistent, calculated decisions and letting time and compound growth do their work. The key ingredients: increase income aggressively, Save a high percentage, invest early and consistently, avoid major financial mistakes, and stay patient during the slow years. Your 20s are your wealth-building superpower because you have time on your side. Every day you delay is compound growth you'll never get back. If this video motivated you to take your wealth building seriously, subscribe for more practical financial strategies. Comment below with your current net worth goal. Public commitment increases your odds of success. Remember, the best time to start building wealth was yesterday. The second best time is right now. Your future wealthy self is counting on the decisions you make today.